The United States is sending warships, aircraft carriers, jets, and support planes toward Iran as tensions rise and diplomacy stalls, signaling pressure or potential military actions. Watch the video to learn what they are and their roles. Let's begin with aircraft carriers. USS Gerald R. Ford. Utilizing the Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, or EMALS, this carrier maintains a higher sortie rate for patrols near the Iranian coast. USS Abraham Lincoln. This vessel serves as a floating airbase, housing a full air wing capable of executing long-range strikes against regional maritime threats. Continuing with aircraft. FA-18E Super Hornet. The backbone of the fleet. This single-seat fighter utilizes its 11 weapon stations to intercept hostile aircraft over the Gulf. Then, FA-18F Super Hornet. Adding a weapons systems officer in the second seat allows this variant to coordinate complex air-to-ground strikes in heavily defended Iranian zones. EA-18G Growler. Equipped with tactical jamming pods, this aircraft suppresses enemy integrated air defense systems to clear a safe path for the strike group. E-2D Advanced Hawkeye. The APY-9 radar on this aircraft provides 360-degree surveillance, specifically tuned to detect small Iranian drones and incoming cruise missiles. MH-60R Seahawk. Armed with Mark 54 torpedoes and dipping sonar, this helicopter is the primary defense against midget submarines in the Persian Gulf. MH-60S Seahawk. Vertical replenishment is the speciality of this helicopter, which moves ammunition and essential supplies between ships while on high alert stations. CMV-22B Osprey. The tilt-rotor design allows this aircraft to deliver F-135 engine modules and critical personnel directly from shore bases to the carrier deck. C-2A Greyhound. Despite its age, this cargo plane remains a high payload link for transporting heavy parts and mail across the Middle Eastern theater. F-35C Lightning II. Internal weapon bays and advanced sensor fusion allow this stealth jet to bypass modern air defenses to hit high-value targets undetected. Let's move on to guided missile cruisers. USS Normandy. Equipped with the Aegis combat system, this cruiser uses SM-3 interceptors to provide a high-altitude shield against Iranian ballistic missiles. Now this is the USS Philippines Sea. Vertical launch system tubes on this cruiser are packed with Tomahawk missiles, ready to strike coastal batteries if the Strait of Hormuz is blocked. USS Gettysburg. The Spy-1 radar on this ship provides a constant, high-power search for fast-moving drone swarms approaching the carrier strike group. Now let's look at guided missile destroyers. USS Winston S. Churchill. This Arleigh Burke-class destroyer is optimized for multi-mission warfare, carrying Harpoon missiles for surface engagements against hostile fast boats. USS Bainbridge. With its hull-mounted sonar and Seahawk detachment, this destroyer acts as a primary escort for commercial tankers passing through contested waters. Then, USS Mahan, high-speed maneuvers and 5-inch deck guns allow this destroyer to engage surface threats while maintaining a defensive screen for the fleet. Next, USS Frank E. Peterson Jr. This modern Flight 3 destroyer features a larger radar array designed to track complex threats in the electronic-heavy environment of the Gulf. USS Michael Murphy. Designed to operate in high-intensity combat zones, this ship uses its Phalanx close-in weapon system to shred incoming low-altitude missiles. USS Spruance. Anti-submarine warfare is the focus here, utilizing an array of sensors to track quiet diesel-electric submarines beneath the Arabian Sea. USS Mitchell. This destroyer's agility and rapid-fire capability make it the perfect defender against swarming attacks from small, fast-moving Iranian surface craft. USS McFall. Linking with other assets through the cooperative engagement capability, this vessel can fire on targets tracked by aircraft miles away. USS Truxtun. Years of maritime security operations have made this ship a specialist in boarding and searching suspicious vessels in the regional sea lanes. USS Delbert D. Black. State-of-the-art computing power on this destroyer allows for the simultaneous tracking of hundreds of aerial and surface contacts near the coast. USS Thomas Hudner. Enhanced fuel capacity and automated systems allow this ship to maintain a 24-hour blockade presence for extended periods without relief. USS Gravely. Acting as a picket ship, This destroyer is the first to detect and engage any missile launched from the Iranian mainland toward the fleet. USS Mason, the evolved Sea Sparrow. Missiles on this vessel provide a layered defense specifically designed to kill supersonic anti-ship cruise missiles. Now let's look at littoral combat ships. USS Canberra. A shallow 2-meter draft allows this Independence variant ship to operate in the tight coastal waters where larger destroyers cannot safely go. USS Tulsa. Interchangeable mission modules allow this ship to switch from mine hunting to surface warfare in response to changing regional threats. The next one, USS Santa Barbara. Capable of speeds over 40 knots, this vessel can quickly reposition to intercept fast attack boats along the enemy shoreline. Next up, nuclear submarines. USS Florida, modified for land strikes. This submarine can launch 154 Tomahawk cruise missiles from its large diameter tubes in a single volley. USS Georgia. This silent platform can deploy Special Operations Forces through a dry deck shelter for secret missions along the coastal interior. USS West Virginia. Carrying Trident missiles, this Ohio-class submarine ensures that any large-scale escalation is deterred by the threat of nuclear retaliation. Next, HMS Anson. This Astute-class submarine utilizes world-class sonar to track movements at the mouth of the Gulf, sharing data with the US Fifth Fleet. Virginia-class. SSN, the photonics mast and pump jet propulsor, allow this attack sub to gather intelligence right at the enemy's harbor entrance without detection. Next on the list is tanker aircraft. KC-46A Pegasus. The fly-by-wire refueling boom on this tanker allows fighters to stay in the air for 12-hour shifts during high-intensity air patrols. KC-135R Stratotanker. Operating from regional bases, this aircraft provides the massive fuel offloads required by heavy bombers and carrier air wings. Now this is the KC-135T Stratotanker. To reach targets deep in the Iranian interior, this tanker variant provides a critical mid-air link for long-range strike groups. Now let's look at land-based strike and support aircraft. B-2 Spirit. This flying wing can carry two 30,000-pound massive ordnance penetrators designed to destroy underground nuclear and military facilities. F-22 Raptor, supercruise capability, and a low radar cross-section allow this fighter to clear the sky of hostile MiGs before the main strike begins. Then, F-35A Lightning II. The distributed aperture system on this jet gives the pilot 360-degree vision, identifying mobile missile launchers on the ground automatically. F-15E Strike Eagle. The APG-82 radar and massive payload capacity make this the primary choice for destroying hardened bunkers and coastal artillery batteries. F-16C CJ Fighting Falcon. Equipped with HARM targeting systems, this aircraft is dedicated to sniffing out and destroying enemy surface-to-air missile radars. A 10C Thunderbolt II. The 30mm GAU-8 cannon on this plane is used to defend naval assets by shredding fast-moving surface craft from the air. AC-130J Ghost Rider, a side-firing 105mm cannon, provides surgical fire support for special forces operating near the Iranian shoreline at night. Next, E-3G Sentry. This AWACS aircraft acts as a sky-based command post, using its rotating radar to coordinate hundreds of friendly aircraft simultaneously. E-11A BACN. This battlefield communications node translates different radio signals, ensuring that jets and ground troops can talk through interference. Now this is the RC-135V-W rivet joint. The onboard linguists and sensors on this spy plane intercept and analyze enemy command and control communications in real time. U-2 Dragon Lady. Flying above 70,000 feet, this aircraft uses multispectral sensors to peer deep into the mainland to photograph mobile missile sites. P-8A Poseidon. Dropping sonobuoys from high altitude, this modified 737 tracks every movement of the Iranian Kilo-class submarine fleet. Up next, MQ-4C Triton. This high-altitude drone can monitor 7 million square kilometers of ocean in a single 24-hour flight, watching for illegal shipments. Next, MQ-9 Reaper. Equipped with Hellfire missiles and synthetic aperture radar, this drone provides persistent, lethal overwatch of high-value targets. Up next, HH-60W Jolly Green II. Enhanced armor and integrated defensive systems allow this helicopter to retrieve downed pilots from high-threat environments near the coast. And our last category is logistics and strategic transport. C-5M Galaxy. This strategic lifter delivers Patriot missile batteries and heavy armored vehicles to regional partner bases to bolster land defenses. C-17 Globemaster III. The ability to land on unpaved runways allows this transport to deliver critical munitions and personnel to remote airfields near the front. USNS Arctic. This fast combat support ship carries millions of gallons of fuel and tons of frozen food to keep the strike group operational at sea. USNS Supply. To maintain a high mission tempo, this ship performs simultaneous refueling and cargo transfer while moving alongside the aircraft carrier. USNS Knorr. This fleet replenishment oiler is the primary source of JP-5 jet fuel for the air wing, ensuring planes never stop flying over the Gulf. The next one, USNS Lewis and Clark. This dry cargo ship carries the precision-guided bombs and 20mm ammunition needed to sustain a prolonged air campaign.